From the roar of the crowd to the roar of the engines, this is Pit Pass, Pennsylvania's racing show. Pit Pass features all your favorite tracks, interviews, highlights, thrills and spills. And here are your hosts, Ron Fox and Jan Miller.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Pit Pass here on WHVL. Now, as I'm sure you've already heard, there was a fatality involving Tony Stewart's sprint car at a track in New York. Our thoughts and prayers go to the Kevin Ward Jr. family and all those affected by this tragedy.
Now, this past weekend, we made stops at Bedford Speedway and Jennerstown Speedway. And Jan will wrap up her three-part series on a museum in Pittsburgh, which has a display devoted to the history of racing in Western Pennsylvania.
Now let's start off the show with some highlights from Friday night at Bedford Speedway.
Eric Zembauer in the 49 machine would lead the late model field to the green for their 25-lap feature. Mike Altobelli Jr. in the 79 and the yellow 43 of Gene Knobb make it a three-way battle for the lead as they get underway. Knobb hugs the bottom through turns 3 and 4 as the top two begin to separate themselves from Altobelli. As they come down to complete the first lap, Knobb is right on the heels of Zembauer. A couple of laps later, points leader Jeff Ryan in the blue 92 takes the fourth position away from DJ Troutman, while up front, Knobb works to the inside of Zembauer to take over the lead. Going through 1 and 2, Zembauer loses a little ground to Knobb. As they race down the backstretch, Knobb maintains about a 3-car length advantage over Zembauer. Zembauer pushes high in turn 4, allowing Altobelli to move into the second spot. Ryan also catches up to Zembauer and has the third spot by the time they get through 1 and 2. A caution for debris on the front stretch sets up this restart with 7 laps completed. Knobb gets a great jump on Altobelli, and the top 3 would run like this for the next few laps. On lap 12, Ryan passes Altobelli on the backstretch to move into the runner-up position, but has lost a little ground to Knobb as he battled with Altobelli for the spot. However, lap after lap, Ryan gradually closed on the leader. On the last lap, Ryan catches Knobb going through 1 and 2. As they start down the back chute, Ryan powers to the inside of Knobb and into the lead. Ryan has him cleared by the time they work their way through 3 and 4, and Jeff Ryan would go on to collect his 4th win at Bedford Speedway this season.
Well, congratulations on your win, Jeff. Now, it took you a little while to get to second position. Were you afraid that you would run out of laps in order to get to that position?
I knew the car was really good when they dropped the green flag, and Altobelli, he was kind of tough to get around, and once I got around him, I had to, reel in the leaders, and Gene Knobb is one heck of a race car driver. He's won a lot of limited late model races, and they're just now moving up to the super late models, and I was waiting for him to make a mistake. We got in lap traffic, and I think he might have slowed up a little bit and allowed me to pass him there in the last lap of the backstretch.
Well, I think most of us were expecting you to pass him, and it almost looked like you were teasing him in the way you were just sitting back. Were you just waiting for the perfect opportunity then?
Well, these cars are so air dependent. When you get behind somebody, they lose a lot of traction and side bite, and when I caught them, we weren't as good as we were out in open track, and I was just waiting for the right opportunity for him to slip up a little bit and me to get, that I could get a run on him to get underneath him, and it couldn't have worked out any better on the white flag lap. So, I just real happy with the way everything went tonight.
Well, it was a really close win there at the end. Were you expecting to be able to get past him? I mean, you did it with only a half a lap left.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I wish the lap cars would have come about 5 laps sooner, because I think I could have, I think we would have been, second place is always better when you're in lap traffic than the leader, because you can see where he's going, and you can, maybe go the opposite way and try and get by him. So, no, I wasn't waiting until the last lap.
Okay, and here you are in another season where you're leading the points.
Yeah, this year's been we've been real consistent. We've won 4 races. The track's been super fast, super racy, and it's fitted my driving style as far as driving hard, driving fast. And, just got to thank Bob and Leona Elbin and their boys, Tim and Bobby, for helping us and, for letting me drive the car and and it's just a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations again, Jeff.
Thank you.
Following Jeff Ryan across the line in the late model feature were Gene Knobb, Mike Altobelli Jr., Eric Zembauer, and DJ Troutman. Now, Jeff is having quite a season at Bedford Speedway this season and hoping to add his second title at that track. Now, he has 9 titles at Selinsgrove, including the past 7 in a row, and he is also the all-time winningest driver in the late model division at Selinsgrove.
Yes, now we will be going back to Bedford Speedway later on in the show for some more action from Friday night. But up next, we're going to go from dirt late models to asphalt late models at Jennerstown. That and more when Pit Pass returns.
Pit Pass is brought to you by Milheim Small Engine, your local Husqvarna dealer, located just 1 mile west of Milheim. Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle. Visit PoconoRaceway.com for tickets. And by Seagram's Escapes. Color your summer.
What is it that makes a Husqvarna dealer a Husqvarna dealer? Well, just look close at the engineering in our outdoor power equipment. We're known for high performance and reliability in everything we make. So is it any wonder your Husqvarna dealer is also known for high performance and reliability in everything they do? With a nationwide network of Husqvarna dealers, there's one just around the corner.
Milheim Small Engine and Hardware is located just 1 mile west of Milheim.